levels. So let me just execute how. This morning was choppy in the New York session. That's just been, yeah, if you look at the price action, guys, oh man, it is choppy, messy. Look at this big range. I mean, this range here, and it's just going a whole lot of action, but not much movement, you know? So, um, let me just fix this up here. Yeah, very ugly. I just skipped pretty much the New York session and went back to here. I think I took a nice short earlier today in the afternoon. Let me just talk about that real quick. Oh, wow. Let me minimize some stuff, guys. Too much going on. Okay, so this is some custom indicators that we made. I have to enter long here, by the way. I'm gonna I'm gonna get to that point. I'm just entering on my phone because I didn't log into my interactive brokers. I'm gonna go long 679 market target top of the range, so 711. Nice quick move 25 711. So like you can kind of see my order screen here. Just entering it quickly. Stop loss, I'm gonna put, where's my 3 ATR? Have everything as an indicator. So at the point of control line, so 658 or 652, 6 micros here. And I'm gonna let that one go. I like that the acceptance score is for VWAP is at 71. We are above point of control. Well, that shifted on me now, huh? But if you look at this market, so that's probably old level. Point of control is at 677. That's where we're currently trading. VWAP is below it, so price is above VWAP. We have acceptance here. It's a quick, smaller move. So just want to capture that quickly. Don't anticipate anything big as far as profit or whatnot. Smaller move. I'm not using any funding accounts for this particular trade because it's just not I'm being really strict on myself with those. So sorry, I dragged out. That's much better. Point of control 677. So enter market. Got to fill at, let's see, fill at 680. So let me move this up 680. And here, targeting 711, like I mentioned. So this is a volume by price indicator on TrendSpider. That's something. And then I have our own HTA custom indicator that I created here. A little bit cleaner, but it's using an old level point of controls down here. So because it did use NY session, let me adjust it to market reopen. And that's what I'm currently using here. So the range, I have to adjust this. It might be smaller range, smaller target at least. So similar to Reed's mid-range trade, this is kind of the idea of the trade here. Now, one thing I want to point out, let me adjust my stop to 697. Smaller trade. And then 665. Tighter range. So while that's cooking, Um, what I do want to point out, if you compare the two, right? So we got NQ, that's the trade I'm taking in, right? And then MES. So MNQ, MES, if you compare the two, the point of control, the VWAP is above point of control. So it's like a short bias. Now you're going to see that happen. You're like, oh, wait, they always move together. No, not always. These are one of the rare moments they don't move together. And so I want to choose, I'm choosing MEQ. I mean, that's what my system is on. I like MES, but I'm more active on MEQ, and that's simply the reason I'm choosing it. Smaller range. So let's see, 693. See, this custom indicator is adaptive currency price action. So the levels will update per bar. It's a bit slow right now because light volume. It's not crazy. So from there, I got a few contracts in. I'm just going to let this trade play out. It's not the prettiest. Like you can see, we've been range bound since, like, within this level since, let's see, what time is this? 2:20. And then we did break out short. And I could talk about that while this trade's waiting. So on the previous level, I was able to get in and catch a nice short at here. So if I put the level here, I think I went down to 620, 628. So I caught a nice short right at the VWAP level. And if I use our the kernel acceptance score indicator, custom by HDA, it was leaving the, what do you call, range of mean reversion and starting to go up for acceptance. It is a bit early now, but I haven't concrete implemented this indicator. I'm still testing, which is why I'm showing you guys. And it's showing what price is doing relative to VWAP. Plain and simple. That's what it's doing. So above 65 or more, price is accepting VWAP and trending alongside of it with it. If it's below 35, then it's going to be more choppy, mean reversion type of strategy. So trending at top, mean reversion at the bottom. I took the break. It wasn't a defining factor for me to enter this short, but it was I was using my current strategy to go ahead and do it. So like I said, the kernel it's a tester right now, and just seeing how I could fit it into my trading. I do like it. I do like, because I don't think there's any indicator that I know of that's in the market that measures the the relationship between the price and anchored VWAP. Anchored VWAP is great. It's a great indicator, but you can just clearly see how price, like it's just the line, right? Like your question is, okay, what happens when price is bouncing off of it? What happens when price goes through it? When does the bias change or shift? And if you read the book and Brian Shannon, he talks a little bit about that. Maybe I missed it, but I don't see anything like just really breaking down the measuring the what do you call it, reaction or acceptance or rejection between price and the VWAP. So that's something I just filled in there. I mean, we could talk about a little bit more. Let's see. So right now I set it a bearish bias, and you can kind of see how it just jives. It is a bit late. All right, because so like at this point, let me just put a right here. Oh, can I do a vertical? where to go. So at this point, per indicator, acceptance indicator, price, it's showing it crossed up 65. So it's showing that price is accepting direction of the anchored VWAP, the daily VWAP. And so as it unfolds, if you're still not sure, because like at this point, sometimes price can just creep back up and take you out and whatnot. Ideally, yeah, you missed the optimum opportunity to go short. But you know what? Like for this instance, we're not talking about timing. We're talking about relationship between price and the anchor VWAP. So acceptance, price continues to move on, and we are just nicely high here at 90, cruising at 94 ish, 95. And of course, look what happens, right? It starts dipping down because price starts creeping up towards the. Did I get stopped out already? No. We are currently in drawdown with this one. But going back to that trade right here, price pushed up to that the daily VWAP, and you can see how it starts reacting towards it, and the bearish view just dissipates here, and so at this point, of course, you probably got stopped out already as price starts dipping down, or you took profit or whatnot. And so that's kind of that in action. Now let's look at like the choppy side, right? So price has been what do you call, in this mode, in this in the middle of the three levels, and you could just see it relative to the VWAP in price. It's just ugly. It's not really decisive. So no trades, And so if you just, this thing will help you eliminate the non, what do you call? It eliminates low quality trades, if that makes sense. Lower quality trades. So that is the whole idea there. Now let's check back into the trade. MAQ, like I said, smaller action, smaller price or position. See, we are above the 73 level. So that tells, in theory, we don't know. In theory, we should rejack off the VWAP and then continue up higher. We'll see. Point of control is pretty close. Now, ideally, I don't like this setup because the PLC and VWAP are so close to each other. And so if I throw back on my other indicator, oh, nope, that's not it. We are trading at the VWAP now. Price remains, or the indicator still remains above relative to the VWAP. Yeah, when prices like hovering around like this, it's not ideal, So like I'm already, well, let me say, I'm not too excited about this trade, but that's that reflects on my sizing going into this one and the smaller stop. So this is a 20 or 15 point stop, little over a 1-to-1 RR. And if we get a close about below 667, then I'm probably going to be out. It's just so tight. What's ATR currently at? 7 points, about 8 points, right? So let me hide that. ATR is there. 3 ATR is down here, 52. But like that wouldn't justify getting into this because this is the RR gets too low, and that's not what my system goes for. So this is a discretionary. I mean, I have the setup. I did price above the VWAP. PLC is above VWAP, but it's not far up here. I rather have that there. So I'm just gonna let this trade out. What's heat map showing me? Yeah, I mean it's a little bit darker down here at the 60 level, but very hard to distinguish where the orders are. It's a bit lighter on volume. If we pull up our vol, yeah, this is no go. Yeah, our vol is 0.4. So see how this closes, and that'll determine if the trade is still on or not. Oops. Oops. Yeah, 68. What's ES doing? Yeah, ES is short. POC is below the VWAP. MNQ is like either or, one or the other is lagging. We don't know who's gonna. What's our Russell doing? Russell's short. So in that case, I might be on the wrong side of the trade. What is YM doing? YM is short. POC, yeah. So I might just cut this quickly and get out because this is no go. See how this closes at 39. So let's see where the close is. See what the close is. Stop is at 65. Yeah, we had a close at 70. Okay. Yeah. Have this view on. Yep. Yep. I'm going against the grain. I'm gonna cut it. I just don't like the way that price is. I don't have the oh, I haven't cut it yet. Speaking too soon, Glenn? What's MES doing? Look at that. Up. RTY. Having a little bit of a see where this one closes. PLC is up at here. All right. If we close above VWAP, then we're still in it. All right. See. Could be golfing right now, man. But I'm here with you folks. Here with you folks, going live. Check it out. So let's see what my is telling me. Oh, full size escalator. So smooth price action. It's not crazy volatile. So I'm still a little bit in a drawdown because my entry point is at 80. So hopefully this one closes above VWAP. That'd be a good indication that price is still accepting the direction or above it. But we'll see. See what price does. What's gold doing? Gold, gold, gold. Nice spike and then short. Nice short here. It's choppy. What's oil doing? If you guys heard of the news with Venezuela, oil moved, but it's currently out of this range above the 58.20. Currently trading there. Let's see where it goes. Point of control, PLC is still down here, so this could be a reversion back to the zone, back down here. Small range too, though. So it's just not much opportunity or nice price action for the most part. Nikkei is nice strong move there. Let's see, QG, RB. What have the Treasury's been doing? Bond market. Not much there. Let's go look at the crypto. What has Bitcoin been up to? Choppy. Ethereum, same, sideways. A little bit of spikes. Not a pretty day going into Friday. I don't even know if we have announcements. I haven't checked. So currently at 70, 71. Now we didn't get a lower close. So that's a good indication. If the bulls are holding this level, who knows? What's heat map doing? Not much. Hopefully this one can get the close above 74. It's only 3 points, people. Come on. Now it's going down. Speaking from a local point of view, or if you're trading in Hawaii, 7:46, probably finish dinner. But I mean, if you are interested in trading and looking into the markets, futures is definitely a way to go because it's active 23 hours out of the day, Monday through Friday. It's not like the stock market. You have to be up at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m., whatever New York session is open. Um, you're not bound to that. And you have the freedom to trade all of these instruments here. And so if you're watching this, this is your sign to trade futures, especially with the funding firms out there, your personal money. Yeah, that green close, even though it closed green, doesn't show a strong position. A meaningful close is what I'm saying. It could just be a continuation of the bearish or the sideways action. But I am counting on this point of control at 78 and then hopefully clear up to the 90 level. We did not close lower. It's a good sign. We are respecting this recent support, 67. So let's see. You went short. Okay. Let's see how yours plays out. These three indices are showing bearish. So that's an idea. Wonder where your stop is. Let's see. 64 level. Check it out. Okay. 64. Top of the range. Cool. Good trade. ATR is currently 1.4. 64. 5 points. Good. Yeah, I guess price action isn't the prettiest right now. That's for sure. Yeah, I think NQ, I'm going to cut this one. Just going to cut my losses. Get out of that trade. There's no I just got caught with the noise. So I'll just take the L for that one. Very small loss. They even let it go through my stop loss. I'm just gonna sit out, wait for the next setup. I mean, I'm anticipating a break below the level, hopefully in your favor, Quinn, and we'll go down. So 59. Just wait, take this off. Go in here. Yeah. See that? It says no trade for me right now. More bias. Gold shuffling. Nope. 71. See if you frame it, now that I'm taking in from the bigger levels from yesterday, the trade looks very different of what I'm doing, what my original long was. Yeah. Yeah. That was an unnecessary trade for me. Plain and simple. If I because I framed it, I was framing on the levels from the day reopen at 1 p.m. our time, Hawaii time, and it's such a smaller range. But now zooming out, you look at the bigger picture. Um, Point of control was at the 64 level, so MES. See, it's opposite. It's crazy. So point of control was at 63 level. So very just choppy. VWAP relation acceptance is just choppy there. But we'll see. Either side's gonna break up, take control, and it's either gonna be the bull or bear. All the three indices are pointing bear, so Nmin Q should follow suit as you see it now, 68 level. Yeah. I mean, I was able to get this nice score earlier. 70 points. What was this? 50 points? Quick win. Get out. Just waiting for the next one. I want to see movement like this, you know, trending, not this like cluster. You don't want clusters. Okay. Clusters are traps. Let me just delete this. So, like, what was this? The 7th. Yesterday's price action. Clean. Nice bull move, comes back down, bear move, a little bit of sideways. When it comes to this, ugly here. So if you go MES, same thing, a little bit different, not as clean, but yeah, look at that. Look how price just magnets towards this point of control line here, and I'll be doing a little bit more elaboration on this in our Discord chat or group. We'll probably host some webinars or group calls for all our members and go from there. This is a cool auction theory I've been doing a lot of research on over the winter break, and that's going to be something cool. Created a strategy, back tested it. I like the results, so we'll go from there. Bitcoin, nothing. Yeah. With that being said, I want to wait for gold. Gold might have some opportunities for a decent move, maybe a short term move, mean reversion trade. So right now we're trading above the VWAP on gold. Let's see if we look at bear. It's accepting now. It's a bit sideways, but I want to see it, expand. It's not clustered like MES or NQ. So we'll see if this we get a signal. Do have my bots? You can see none of them running. It's supposed to have my gold long, but I exited out because it dropped down to break even. Now it's coming back up to my exit point, but it's not the prettiest. I want to see it break above 88 before going long again. I got exited or took profit here. That was a nice quick or nice little swing there. So what was SI doing? Silver has been the talk of the town. SI2. Oh, XAG. Oh. Spot silver. All right, currently trading at 76, but like if we zoom out, let's look at this nice trend. It's been pegged for the longest time. Look at a monthly chart. Like 30-ish level was just the level. 35. And Tuesday good night. Well, I don't know if I traded Tuesday night for gold, honestly. I gotta look back at my Tradezilla. Silver. Crazy. Crazy move. Compared to gold spot. Nice and cleaner on gold, actually. 44.67. Now that is a move. This what is this monthly chart? Yeah. So if you go into the daily, so you can see these spikes. Now, if you study trends, you're gonna see different shifts. It's gonna be an escalator up, nice, smooth, simple sailing, and then we get the initial drop, a little bit of consolidation, breakout again, smooth, simple sailing, and volatility picks up. Look at that ATR shoot up, from 2.1 to 5. So more than that. These spikes come in, people get stopped out. I know they raise margin on people holding positions. That's normal when volatility comes in. People are making a big stink about it. I mean, it's up to the broker. They're taking a risk, right? So it's up to them to adjust their margins as needed if you're holding positions. Gold, now we did have that. It's a little bit cleaner on the spot. Let's look at MGC. Daily chart. Did big pullback from all-time high 45.74. So we had a 300 point pullback about. So we're seeing what it does. Probably going to be more chop. And we just got to wait for the next breakout. On the hour chart, yeah, you could just see that chop forming. So not much indication. But if you zoom into the 5-minute, there will be some moves to be had. I mean, you throw in the VWAP, and you just want to wait. You just want to be patient and see what market gives you. Now we're currently trading above the daily VWAP. Do I have a entry for this? No. Price is VWAP is above point of control. So the bias would be short because most contracts were traded at this price at 72. So in that case, there's no trade for me. Price is going up. We might get a touch up here, but no entry for me here at least. Oh. I mean, when the market's like this, like, don't force it. Plain and simple. You don't want to force, like, you think you see a setup, but no. That's why, for me, I'm bad at that. That's why I have all these trading bots to tell me whether it's a green light and go or no. I did all my back testing, my research to just go ahead, and I programmed all the bots and to telling me that, so I don't get confused in taking these unnecessary trades. Now, like in M and Q, look, I would have won, people. Crap. See that? Discretionary. That is a double L for me. Okay, we hit. Sure, you got stopped out. Yeah. I exited. Wimped out on that. for me. So it is what it is. Yeah, look at that. So that's the volatility coming in 8 p.m. So now the bias you want to look for longs. It's out of the current range. And so it's still here. Now it's being patient and wait for the next move. Well, do we come back down? You know, if you look at where price is, close that. If you zoom out to like a 15-minute, it's still chop. I mean, we can get a breakout to go higher. Let's look at MES. Now, do we close above that? Yeah, we close above the daily VWAP, but it's still not significant right now. Yeah, you see that? We're going to come back down into the range possibly. Now, do I want to play a short here? No, because it's not my game plan. And like, if you short 692, if you want, like, where are you going to target, right? 77. Or because of this strong engulfing close, you can go on the bullish side. You can see more orders are up here through the 750 level, and then orders are starting to dry up lower, and so I would take it as price could continue this momentum. So if I pull up this, where's my extended levels? Yeah. Yeah, price could just start absorbing these orders on the heat map here. Let's see that this one closes. If you're a breakout trader, I mean, this could be a setup. Just gotta plan your trade your plan. I'm not gonna be taking it right now. I don't have a signal. Is this neutral? Yeah. Did this register? No, it didn't register a spike. Okay. Yeah, look at that nice doji close. Oh, could be topping out, coming back in into the range. Where are the orders? Let me take off this heat map. Yeah, fake out. Could be a fake breakout. Come back down to the range. Trade back into at least this 86, but could even come down to a 70 level. What's ES doing? Now this could be. No, I'm gonna be picky. I'm picky tonight. It's Thursday night, going into Friday. You know, I think got some good trades in the beginning of the week, and so you want to, of course, be disciplined and your week on a good note as much as possible. Don't give up those green wins from the beginning of the week. Plain and simple. Yeah, 20 control, so we can see it's down, trade down to 61. That could just be a fake out, but no. Yeah, that breakout could be a fake out. Trade back down to 61. Yeah. On that note, if you guys are watching this and you're interested on learning how to trade, definitely reach out to us. Go to our website, click the links below. I will be wrapping up this live, posting it to our Net Alpha platform, and we'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching.